Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Bringing the Vision video. Today I want to go over the Warlords of New York and the Title Update 8 launch information. If you guys are still kind of confused about the times of when this is releasing, also how big the download is, and just pretty much the information, all that has to do with the launch, hopefully this video clears up stuff. So we did receive a more detailed article earlier today. I want to go over it. I want to show it to you guys. Also, if you are curious, I will have a link in the description. You guys can check it out just in case I don't mention your time zone or whatever. There's a complete map of the time zones wherever you live, so hopefully this again clears up some misunderstanding. So the first thing I do want to go over is actually the release schedule for Warlords of New York. So as you guys know, it is coming out on March 3rd, but the maintenance actually starts on March 2nd. So right here for the US, the maintenance starts March 2nd at 12:30 a.m. PST, and it's going to be available to play on PC, and this is including Uplay and Epic, on March 2nd at 3 a.m. PST. On Xbox and PS4, this will be available to play March 3rd at 12 a.m. PST. And also for Europe and Middle East, again, the maintenance starts on March 2nd at 12:30 a.m. UTC, and it's going to be available to play on PC on March 2nd at 11 a.m. UTC, and Xbox One and PS4 on March 3rd at 12 a.m. local time. So those are the times and those are the dates pretty much for the US and Europe and Middle East. If you do live somewhere else like Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Brazil, they also have the times right here. Again, you could check out this map for more information. Moving down, we get a complete summary of the Title Update 8 maintenance and expansion download. So what they say is, we kick things off on Monday, March 2nd by performing a maintenance to deploy Title Update 8. This update will prepare us to release Warlords of New York worldwide and also brings Gear 2.0 and the rest of the free RPG changes for all players, including the ones who choose to stay in Washington, D.C. The maintenance will start on Monday, March 2nd at 9:30 a.m. CET, 3:30 a.m. ET, and 12:30 a.m. PT, and we estimate a 2.5 hour downtime to deploy the updates. Soon after the maintenance starts, you will be able to download Title Update 8, which includes all files you need to start your journey to New York. All players will be required to download the full update, including Warlords of New York expansion content. Due to the Division 2 being a live game, all players are required to have the same version of the game installed to be able to play. However, only owners of Warlords of New York will be able to access the expansion's content and game. So even if you're not getting Warlords of New York, even if you're not getting the expansion, you will still have to go through this update, through this maintenance, in order to have Title Update 8 kind of loaded into your account or your game. So if you want to play with someone else, obviously, since it is a live game, you have to have the same version, so for that reason, you will have to download the update and obviously go through the maintenance. We also get more information on the download and install sizes, and this is kind of interesting when I read this. So first of all, we have Xbox One. So what they say is, if you are performing a fresh digital installation, you can expect a 70 to 74 gigabyte download. Now yes, that is a lot, especially with people that don't have the fastest internet. This is going to take you forever, and you know, it's going to suck, but again, that's pretty much what you have to do if you're performing a fresh digital installation. When performing a fresh install from the Division 2 base game disk, expect a 44 gigabyte installation and an additional 76 gigabyte download afterwards. Players who have the latest Title Update 7 patch already installed can expect a 60 gigabyte download to be ready for Warlords of New York. So if you're not doing a fresh install on your Xbox One of the game, if you're just downloading the update, if you are up to date, overall it is going to be a 60 gigabyte download for Warlords of New York, which is still very, very big. Again, if you have slow internet, it's going to take you forever. I do understand that, especially since, there's going to be a lot of people downloading this and stuff. It can be kind of frustrating and time consuming, but again, it's 60 gigabytes to download for this expansion. Next up for PS4, what they say is a fresh digital download will first install the base game at 44 gigabytes and it will then automatically patch to Title Update 8.1 with an additional 70 to 74 gigabytes. A fresh install from the Division 2 base game disk will first install 44 gigabytes and requires an additional 70 to 74 gigabyte download. Players who have the latest Title Update 7 patch already installed can expect a 14 to 16 gigabyte download to be ready for Warlords of New York. Now you guys can see right there, if you're on Xbox, it is a big difference between 60 and let's say 16 gigabytes. So PS4, way smaller download for the Warlords of New York, which is, obviously better. If you are on PS4, it's not going to take you that long, but that's pretty much the difference between Xbox and PS4, that the file size is way smaller. And finally, for the PC, what they say is a fresh install digitally or from the base game disk will prompt a 59.83GB download to install Title Update 8.1. Players who have the latest Title Update 7 patch already installed can expect a 42GB download to be ready for Warlords of New York. So yeah, it's 42 gigs on PC if you are up to date, if you have been playing the game and you have Title Update 7, it is going to be around 42GB for your PC. The last piece of information we do have is the exact timing on when you can talk to the helicopter pilot so you can make your way towards Lower Manhattan. This once again really depends on your platform. So for PS4 and Xbox, they say the Division 2 Warlords of New York expansion will become available on March 3rd, midnight local time for all players in every country. Players from Australia and New Zealand will therefore have access to Warlords of New York immediately after our maintenance to deploy the title update. Now on PC, the Division 2 Warlords of New York will become available worldwide March 2nd, immediately after the maintenance to deploy Title Update 8.1 is completed. So once again, if you are on PC, you're going to be able to play this a little bit earlier. It's not by much, but again, it is going to be available right after the maintenance has deployed the title update. So yeah, that is pretty much everything for the information. This is the release kind of schedule, the download size, what you can expect, when you can actually talk to the pilot by the helicopter and fly to New York City to encounter Aaron Keener. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And also, if you want to check out the article I am getting this information from, again, it's going to be in the description, so feel free to check that out. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.